10. What happens as the lines of defense within the immune system are breached within a human body, and when the human does not have passive immunity?
Sponsored by Killer T Vitamins. Helps destroy one pathogen at a time.
Breaking news! Pathogens just broke through the skin, which is the first line of defense. Normally, the mucus that lines the internal membranes entraps the pathogens. The immune and circulatory systems are now sending chemical messages to attack the intruding pathogens.
Now the mast cells are sending chemical signals which are attracting white blood cells to the site of the infection.
Yo, what's up, white boy?
Yo, homie, you hear about that infection that broke the first line of defense?
Yes, son, turn up for infections!
If the invading pathogen is a virus, then the phagocytes will be need to put to work. The phagocytes will need to engulf and destroy the invading pathogens that are surrounding them.
After the phagocytes arrive, the lymphocytes will reach the site of the infection and initiate a specific immune response.
Louis, why are you so late?
It's called being fashionably late, but you wouldn't know. Uncultured swine. I had to get my B cells to produce proteins to inactivate the pathogen, and I had to get my T cells to destroy the dead body cells.
And I'm the uncultured swine.
Once the first line is breached, the second line of defense reacts. Leukocytes, phagocytes, and macrophages rapidly trap, consume, and completely destroy the foreign material.
The inflammatory response can then be initiated, and the damaged cells release histamine and interferon or cytokine. Since the histamine is released, the infected area then becomes itchy, red, swollen, and painful.
Breached, then the third line of defense reacts. This is the last shot to kill the invading pathogen.
The immune response is occurring in the line of defense. The pathogen now must be targeted for destruction.
The lymphocytes being used in this attack are T cells and B cells. The B cells make the antibodies to destroy the invading pathogen, and there are many types of T cells used.
The helper T cells trigger the full immune response, and the killer T cells kill the pathogen that have been marked for death.
There are memory T cells that remember the pathogen so that if the pathogen is ever to come back, the body knows what antibodies to make against it.
I'm gonna use my antibodies to mark you for death!
I'm going to destroy you! The body now has active immunity against the antigen since antibodies are made to attack it.
Now the body is back to normal. Check in with us at 12 o'clock to see what happens when the circulatory system does not maintain homeostasis. Am I right, Julianna?
You are right, Cassidy.